Minute 40 into this one. Teams getting a feel for each other, and Petrie at center rips one in on the right side. Amadovsky after it. Gervais is out there wearing number 26 for the North Bay Battalion, and that number, Greg, comes with heavy expectations.
Yeah, I see 26. I think of Kyle Jackson, East Coast Hockey League All-Star, 7th in the league in scoring. Kyle, great job.
I remember a player named Santos who wore that number very well.
Matthew Santos. I just saw him. He's playing over in Germany right now. Matthew Santos.
Rugged player. Was a fourth liner to start the first 2 years of his career, and then he turned into a sniper for the battalion to play. We catch a replay of that. We'll see what happens. And then Ryder Cali goes right back after his man.
Well, he can dish. He certainly can take it. He can now dish it out. That's for sure. Good job, Cali.
Spencer Bowes getting the worst of that collision. Cali went after him and got a measure of revenge.
Some players play better when you hit them like that. So sometimes you let the sleeping giant just sleep. Well, they woke Ryder Cali up. Let's see what he can do.
Here's Hayden Barch. He's wearing number 13 on the defense for North Bay in his first game with his new club. It was a big hit, and that hitting 80%, I would say, or thereabouts. And so the 75% that you see as the official stat line is a little misleading. North Bay's power play is 19th in the league.
Some room for improvement. Really important on the entries.
So many new players in the roster for North Bay as they try to fortify for a run in the playoffs. How do you...
No, there's no friends out there, Range. An old cliche. No friends on there.
Gervais looked over his shoulder to see.
He said, "It's my Memorial Cup teammate."
What are you doing here? Lots of movement at the trade deadline. Nathan Amadovsky, the Ottawa 67's prospect, was sent to Brampton today.
It's a fix in his cupboard.
North Bay will be playing Brampton tomorrow. Laird steals and brings it in. Dishes. Warren can't get the shot away. Good back check by Hudson Chitteroni.
He's good. A nice stick check without taking own zone as a centerman. You're going to have to play behind the puck. Don't start cheating offensively.
Gervais at the blue line with a long pass, but couldn't get away from his man, Bedkowski. Vandenberg overskating the puck at center ice. Gervais across the line against Ryder Cali with 6:16 to go. Bedkowski. Deach sends it down the ice, and it comes right to the side of the veteran of the Ottawa program. His job is to let David Bedkowski acclimatize.
Yeah. Good call by you, and it's really important that you establish some chemistry right off the bat. Learn each other's tendencies and support each other, stagger them.
Not sure when David learned he was traded, but that deal was announced today, and he made his way, I guess, from Owen Sound all the way to North Bay.
Awesome. Good for him.
Chitteroni on the right with his old bench.
A little bit heavy on the follow-through was that last left elbow. Got a roughing penalty. Hopefully it's not a costly one.
Ottawa power play 11th in the league, operating at 20.1. They were 0 for 1 against Kingston in that 4-3 shootout loss.
See how they set up. First of all, they have to gain the blue line, the offensive zone. It's going to be tough as the battalion. They like to stack up lines. Force a dump in. See how he gets in.
North Bay has not surrendered a power play goal over the last 2 games, both against Sudbury. Perfect on the PK, and here they come. Petrie towards the net, kicked away. Ishkak turns it up ice. A smooth skating defenseman bumped off the puck by Manzo. Petrie arrives on the scene. Now a 50-50 puck battle in favor of North Bay. They get it down the ice.
Some solid peak.
Plenty of time, 3.5. They tried the direct shot. You're right, Greg.
So. Yeah.
And the horn goes to end the first period here in North Bay. Power play goal by
Opportunity for the 67. Let's see how they can perform here.
Vandenberg. Pulls it back to Morelli, sends it to the front of the net. Vandenberg in tight, sent it over top of the net. Morelli gets another look at it. Whitehead had to go over his stick. North Bay trying to regroup, and Petrie will send it down the ice. You were saying, Greg.
Yeah, how can someone be left alone like that off the faceoff? There's a misassignment somehow.
Morelli starts out. Takes a bump by Procession, but carries on, looking for someone to sling it back to. Vandenberg did not have much speed and then ended up falling on the puck. Procession takes advantage of it and sifts it down into the right wing corner. Jesper Kuda.
He's way down here.
He's in the battalion zone. Now he circles out into the neutral zone. Just trying to spread out that battalion defense.
Yeah.
Manzo in deep, Bronson right, advancing the puck along the wall. Morelli gets it back into the fray. Ottawa sets up. Morelli at the point. Traffic in front in the form of Vandenberg. Side of the net. McIver with a stop on Cooper Foster. Ride trying to neutralize Foster. Kuda leaves it for Morelli. Jesper Kuda back to Frankie Morelli. Plays give and go with Kuda down low. Vandenberg off the wall, but read it down the ice. And the puck rolling softly down the ice for Manzo. Foster got to it just ahead of him. You saw what Vandenberg was trying to do there. Bank it off the wall, get it back to the point. Here's White. Shot, scores! A power play goal for Wright.
In the league right now, they don't give up very many even strength goals, Rand. A good point by you.
That's exactly what North Bay is tasked with doing here in the second period. Morelli, a far side, long shot doesn't get through. Vaughn reaching back for it. Kapacharitis is hit hard by Zach Hubin. That forces a turnover. Spitznagel trying to bring it in. Morelli, far side, one-timer. Kuda got a good look. Sent it just wide of the net. Now Ottawa on the offensive with relentless pressure. Procession off the glass out to center ice.
Kuda's having a strong line for the goaltender.
Puck ends up in the right wing corner. Manzo back for it. Vandenberg in pursuit. Reaching in. And then finally sealing off Manzo.
That was a good play by the forechecker.
McIver out to stop it. Spitznagel tried a quick shot towards the net. Didn't get much contact with it. Here's Vandenberg. Backhand towards the net.
This is an effective line too, Ranjin, with Vandenberg and Spitznagel. Get some chemistry going there.
Dave Cameron is impressed by the buy-in from this group. Spitznagel stopped by McIver.
This goal could be goaltender interference. He's going to stop up, push him into the net. Spitznagel's got some big size, big 2'4" White.
And here is Amidovsky, has Petrie with him. Puck batted ahead, and Petrie steals. Amidovsky tried the one-timer. Gervais losing the puck. Whitehead in the center ice area fires it in deep. Tipped in by Vandenberg. McIver out to stop it. Sends it along the wall to Ryder Carey. Chipped out, and Chitteroni tried to keep it in at the line. Wasn't able to. Ottawa demonstrating some good puck possession hockey here in the second period. But now North Bay takes over, and it's Nolan Laird, the veteran, with speed through the center ice area. Across the line, dumps it in, chases after it. Rumo back, but Warren gets to it first. Puck got away from Warren, and Ottawa back in transition. White leading the rush. Kapacharitis breaking up the rush, and puck picked up at center ice by Rummel. Gervais unable to move the puck. It's in front of him, but Foster has him pinned up against the wall. Finally comes free. Amidovsky at center. Harper being watched closely by two 67's. It was Foster and Whitehead. Rink-wide pass. Rummel sends it in deep. And veteran leadership. North Bay needs a big second half from Bronson Ride. What does that mean to you, a big second half from Bronson Ride?
That means he's got to, do what he's supposed to do, is net front protection, keep everybody honest out there. If you have to drop the mitts, drop the mitts. But other than that, just contribute any way you can defensively.
Now Procession with a burst of speed, driving the net. Puck kept out by Fedorov.
That's what we want to see from Procession. Amidovsky, Parker Vaughn, Moses, net drives.
That's some elite next-level speed by Procession. McIver pounded by much. He was looking off to a pass.
Yeah, I used the defenseman as a screen range. It was a 1-on-2, so it was a good job just to get the shot through.
Trying to make the defense think that there was a play, a trailer on the play. Very crafty by Cam Warren. And here is Amidovsky. Gervais sets, fires. Big rebound for Petrie, and it bounced over his stick. Back the other way, Ottawa. Spitznagel had his stick lifted.
By Gervais and the traction.
Kapacharitis to Amidovsky. Leans in, gets the shot on goal, and Caleb Deach took over. Got the puck to Ekberg. Carolina prospect dumped it in for Cooper Foster. Deach jumping up high to keep that puck onside and keep this pressure on. Played 4 minutes of the third period. Greg, you like to say it's not what you take, it's what you leave, and neither team looking like they want to leave anything for the other teams. Here's Foster driving, loose puck.
Yeah. It's a typical Ottawa 67's battalion game, Reg, and I said it was going to be low-scoring affair. It's like a playoff game. It's a tight checking.
Kapacharitis in behind the goal. Wrap-around attempt kept out by Fedorov, and Vandenberg high with a looping pass out to center ice. Hits Bose. Bose trying to get around Manzo, and he closed him out on the far side. Centering pass in front. Now North Bay trying to get established in the defensive zone. Betkowski. Puck comes back to Bose. Floats one to the net. Picked up there by Procession. Parker Vaughn had Bose draped all over his back and drew a penalty. Here's Bronson Ride with a shot punched away by Harper to start this power play. Puck ripped down the ice. Vandenberg out there along with Foster, Morelli, and Buick, the defenseman, on this penalty kill situation for Ottawa. Here's Laird into the slot. Harper, the defenseman, couldn't get a shot away. Comes back to Harper, far side. Ryder Carey, Moses, back to Harper, far side. Dubratsev with a shot, couldn't get it through. Hit bodies in front. Buick collects the loose puck, and it's sent down the ice by Cooper Foster.
That's a good setup. Very aggressive, aren't they? Once they get you on the half wall, becomes like a 2-on-2 or a 3-on-3 puck battle. You got to try to recover that puck.
Wellenreiter with speed slings it to Cali. Did a good job to keep it onside with his right skate. Kapacharitis into the corner. Wellenreiter. Pass back door. Linesman wanted the puck. Wanted to move the game along, but not McIver's first rodeo.
Oh, a little bit of gamesmanship. See how he can perform here with a 1-goal lead.
Vandenberg has the puck in his skates, and then he's run over by Moses. Manzo far side. Dubratsev had it go off his skate. Betkowski back for it. And he starts out slowly, now gathering some steam, moves it up on the right side. Missed Bose. Bose got a piece of it to negate the icing. Manzo takes an elbow high. No call on the play. Battle for the puck, 50-50, as you say, Greg. It comes away from Moses. Vandenberg working hard along the wall. Moses working hard along the wall. Dubravtsev outlets to Ryder Carey. One man back is Andre Rummel. Carey trying to break through. Rummel stayed in front of him. That was a good battle between a very good defenseman and a very good forward. Head first. Chitteroni trying to dig a puck free. Procession was there. Put it right into Chitteroni. Hit Chitteroni in the throat, actually.
Yeah.
Now he's going off to the bench in some discomfort.
Yeah, the esophagus.
Ride back for it. Kubin in on an aggressive forecheck. And turnover created. White couldn't get the shot away. And here's Petrie. Caden Petrie. Buick with a good gap. Got a stick on the puck and took it away. Petrie digs it free. Petrie has it. Takes the quick shot. 67's making changes. Buick forced to wait. Doesn't want to wait. Starts out. Change now complete. Drops it back to Morelli. Sends it off the wall. Got around Vandenberg. Here's Petrie to Gervais on the far side. Trying to get around Morelli. Throws it back to Petrie. And Vandenberg on this rush. Had Kuda with him, but Kuda was squeezed out of the play by Gervais and Petrie. Now a battle for the puck along the wall. 2:20 to go in the third. Kuda trying to dig it free. Precious seconds draining off the clock. The referee urging them to move the puck. North Bay not interested in moving the puck. Does come free. Morelli. Buick. Buick looking. Amidovsky. Here's a chance side of the net, and Kuda left the puck behind. The open side was there for a couple of seconds.
Well, he got his head up to see where he wanted to place the puck, but there's too much snow on the ice, and it just rolled and trickled off the blade of his stick, Rance. Snowy
Laird
ice.
pouncing on a loose puck in the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Federhoff playing it, leaving it for Morelli.